They've done surveys after surveys of this. They have asked millions of people, what is Joe Biden doing, a good job or a poor job on the economy? 69% of the people have said President Biden is doing a poor job as it relates to the U.S. economy. However, those people have no idea how to judge the economy. What they are judging is how he's doing, how they're doing in their own economy. Because the U.S. economy is the best economy it has been in the last 50 years. So it can't be that he's doing a poor job, because if he's doing a poor job, I haven't been in business 50 years. This economy is better than what it was when I went in business in 1986. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you tonight about my economy, your personal economy, not Alvin Curry's. The name of the company is My Econ, and that's short for My Economy. But I want to talk to you about your personal economy and how that works. So I want to talk to you about this company real briefly. This is an 18-year-old debt-free company. We're rated A plus by the Better Business Bureau. But here's the thing that's really impressive to me. We've helped families put in over $600 million in their pockets. Now, I need you to understand these 18 years. 18 years ago, that was 2005. Where were you? The mortgage meltdown happened in 2005. How did that affect you? I don't know. In 2009, we had one of the worst recessions and foreclosures of homes ever to hit this country. I don't know how that affected you. And in 2020, we had something called a pandemic. I don't know how that affected you. But in all of those scenarios, MyEcon not only thrived, but MyEcon grew in all of those years. We were debt-free in 2005. We're debt-free in 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, that's got to mean something. When we start talking about how do I check y'all out? Well, the Better Business Bureau is a third party. Actually, it is an independent source, and it rated us A plus, the highest rated you can get from the Better Business Bureau. Ladies and gentlemen, we use a word called cash flow. I want to translate that word to mean money to you. So why more money is essential for financial success? Well, if you look at financial success, you need more money is essential for success in lifestyle. Do you have all of the things you want in life? Well, many of us in the baby boomer generation, those of us in our 60s and stuff, we probably would say, oh, yeah, I ain't really I done bought all the house I want to buy. I'm trying to get on down to retirement. I ain't trying to really have no more lifestyle. But we may have some people on here in their 20s and 30s still saying, I need to buy a house. I still need to buy some things. I haven't bought everything I want. So more money, more cash flow is essential for enhancing your lifestyle. But those of us that are near retirement, do we have all the investments we need? See, 95% of the people in this country, after working their whole career, by the time they're 65 years of age, they start retiring. 95% of the people in this country, they live on 40% of their working income. So let's look at what that means. If you make $50,000 working, 40% of that is $20,000 in retirement. Is that what you want to live on? See, you must ask yourself, if you make 100 while you're working, you got to ask yourself, how do I get $100,000 in retirement? Or will 40,000 be sufficient? Say, we believe that you must build an investment portfolio. We call it income producing assets. We call it stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, something that when you quit working, it produces income for you. See, either you, someone, or something must produce income so that you don't, because you're going to continue to need income all your life. So we believe more cash flow is essential because so many people are behind on their retirement. If you have debt, we believe you need more cash flow. We believe you need more money. You certainly don't want to go into retirement still owing on your house. You don't want 20 years left on your house. You're in retirement. Now you got a big mortgage payment and taxes and all that to kind of pay. You certainly don't want to go in retirement and you got car notes and all these things to pay. So more cash flow will help you get out of debt. And we have a plan that'll show you how to get out of debt in 3 to 7 years. I am a big believer in charitable giving. I believe that I am blessed and I ought to bless someone else. But the Bible tells us seed time and harvest time always work. So I sow a seed by giving to be a blessing to someone else. And the Lord has blessed me that I am able to live and be a blessing to many, many other people in my life over the years. Ladies and gentlemen, it is awesome. But this is an awesome opportunity here to put more cash flow in your pocket. So again, we're talking about your finances, your household. You as an individual, we want to empower you to get more cash flow. How? Through our financial strategies and through building a home-based business. Let's talk about it. We have a 5-step system here. This 5-step system is called Financial Success Membership. This is a membership, no different than a gym membership. It's a membership. No different than a Netflix membership. It's a membership. You are a member. When you get this Financial Success Membership, it's a membership. Now, you can get a Netflix membership and never watch anything, and you won't get nothing out of it. You can get a gym membership and never use it, and you won't get anything out of it. You can get a MyEcon Financial Success Membership and never use it, and you won't get anything out of it. But if you use it within the first 72 hours you're in our business, one of our leaders want to get with you to help you look at your W-4 and see if you have that filled out correctly or incorrectly. Here is a tip. According to the IRS, if you get a tax refund when you complete your tax, now we're going to get ready to fill out taxes in January, February, March, April, and all that. If you're expecting a tax refund, then your W-4 is filled out incorrectly. Not according to us, but according to the IRS. We can prove it. If you have a job where you're a W-2 employee, they're going to send you a W-2, and you have to pay taxes. You didn't have enough tax to come out of your check. Your W-4 is filled out incorrectly. Now, what we find is about 80% of the people have too much cash coming out. They have on average $3,000 a year too much coming out. That's $250 a month more. So by correcting that W-4, that will put on average $250 back in your paycheck immediately. Now let's be clear. I know we're ready December. We can't work miracles and go back and do all this that you did in January. But boy, you can get ready for January 2024. Minimizing taxes. All of us have heard that the wealthy pay little to no taxes. We've heard things like, well, you know, the tax laws are made for the wealthy. They got some loopholes and all those things. None of those things are totally inaccurate, but they're not totally true. The tax laws are made for business people. So you can become a business person. There is no such thing called loopholes in the tax law. There are business deductions, but if you want to call them loopholes, let me give you a loophole for you. If you drive your car back and forth to work every day, if you actually are the driver of a vehicle, car or truck, then you can get 65.5 cents per mile for utilizing that vehicle every day. Same thing any other corporation gets. So if you drove your car 10,000 miles back and forth to work every year, that would be a $6,500 tax deduction. That will save you on your taxes. You, your family's cell phone, you can write those cell phones off. You have them anyway. This is money you're spending anyway. You can write that off as a tax deduction. You can call them a loophole, but I call them business tax deduction. If you have children still in school or still at home with you, you know you're spending money for after school programs. You know you're buying them clothes. You know you're buying them instruments and all these things. You can employ your children to work for you in your MyEcon business. Now you can pay them, and let's just say you paid them $500 a month. They take that $500 a month, and that's how they pay for this after school activity. That's how they buy their school clothes. So you can teach your children how to manage money and be frugal when you have that, when you pay them. It's the same money you're spending away. So we're talking about money that you're currently spending in your household. Turn that into tax deductible business income. So let's say that you could find $20,000 of tax deductible business income that can save you anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000 a year on taxes. Now imagine you getting yourself another $3,000 to $5,000 a year tax savings, in addition to the three you're already getting back on your W-4. Adjust your W-4 a second time, because you can adjust it as often as you need. Now you get that $250 back to $300 back. Now you got $500 to $600 a month coming back in your household. This is money that was going to taxes. So now we're going to use a word from step 1 and step 2. We're going to call income shifting. Shifting money down to number 4. Let's pay off some debt. As we begin to pay down our debt, this will begin to help our credit scores go up. Now we have a legitimate credit program that if you join our business because you want to get your credit straight, we'll help you get all the negative items removed from your credit. But that still doesn't mean that you won't have to pay the debt you legitimately owe. So by getting your tax dollars, shifting them down here to pay off debt, you can eliminate all your debt, including your mortgage, in 3 to 7 years. When you take this dollars, tax dollars, shift it down here to investing, get out of debt with your mortgage, shift it down here to investing, you can build $1 million portfolio in 15 years from a scratch operation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called financial success membership. We do income shifting. We take the tax dollars and shift them to build wealth for ourselves. Get out of debt and build wealth for our family. See, if you don't do it, ask yourself in the first person, if I don't build wealth for me and my family, who is going to do it for me? We already know. We can see what the government going to do. They already talking about cutting Social Security. They took it out of your check and they still said, we might not give you none. So we know they're not going to bail you out. You've been working on your job all this time. They're not going to bail you out. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been praying and God has answered. This is a recipe. Now, if you want me to, I can show you all of this stuff come from a biblical perspective. You may not be a person believing in biblical perspectives, but I do. But if you want me to show you from a biblical perspective, not tonight, I'll show you that all of these things are things that you should do from a spiritual perspective, that if you want to manage yourself well, you should do these things. Because the Bible tells us that we should obey the laws of the land. And the laws of the land say you can file your taxes as an individual or as a business, or both. So I choose to file mine as an individual in business. And I get all of the tax deductions that any other business gets. So it's not for the wealthy, it's for business owners. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our financial success membership. When we talk to you tonight about enrolling, this is what you're enrolling in. It's financial success membership. Now with it, it comes an option that you can go in business with us. You can go in business with us and have opportunity to earn money from marketing our products and services. So if you choose to, you don't have to, you can elect to be an affiliate of our company. And then you can market products and services we have here. This is the website. Your website looks exactly like mine. I choose to market products and services. ID Defender. You heard a company advertise identity theft on television. They're a multi-billion-dollar company. We got a product equal to, if not better, than theirs. But the price for a family of 5 for ours is $15. The price for a family of 5 for theirs is $60. We have world-class health and nutritional products. These are awesome products. I take them all the time. Been taking them for 30-some years. My Alvin Curry's belief is you're going to take nutraceuticals, which is herbs and vitamins, or you're going to take pharmaceuticals, which is medication. In some cases, people take both. But nutraceuticals is herbs that are designed to help your body do what it's supposed to do. We have a travel program that where you can buy travel at wholesale prices. So now you buy a membership. The membership costs you $11 a month. You buy this membership, and now this membership gives you wholesale travel where you can save hundreds of dollars. If you want to travel and live in 3 to 5 star hotels around the world, you can save money on your travel. Because we beat the average prices you see advertised on other websites up to 70%. When you book through our travel company, we will show you the prices we selling it for, and we'll show you 5 or 6 of the nearest competitors' prices. And you can go to their website and check it out and verify. Then we have our cash flow manager. This is a tool that allows you to budget. It allows you to manage all of your cash flow for any business. You may have another business. Any business you have, you can manage my account and other business. This system here is a tool that'll help you manage and make sure your taxes is your information is prepared for taxes. This is our system. These are products you sell to other people. You don't, this is not, you can buy them yourself if you want to. But if when you join my econ as a business, I'm gonna close this out with this in just a few minutes. Then you got this website where you log in, and it says right here, my membership, financial success membership. You're going to get the income shifting membership, the income shifting products that we talked about, the W-4, the minimized taxes, the debt elimination, the my credit system, all these things I talked about is in your membership. So when you enroll in my econ tonight, this is your membership that you have. So if you came to my econ because someone told you that they were going to help you get your credit straight, right here is where you get your credit straight. Let me be clear. You're going to enroll in my econ. Your website will be completed. It's called a self-replicating website. So once you enroll, the website is instantly made. You can log into it, and you can start working on your credit as quickly as tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome deal. Now, when you go into this deal, we again told you can market products and services, but then you can also offer for sale to other people the membership as you being offered. When you do that, just hit the join button from your website. They fill out and complete this information. This is what you'll be completing tonight. Those of you that are guests, everyone else is already completed. Come down here to the enrollment. Now, when you enroll down here, our enrollment monthly fee for our financial success membership is $39.95. We have lowered our enrollment fee to 95 cents for our Black Friday special. This is our Black Friday special. So what does that mean to you? You can get in our business tonight. I always tell people this, because I hear people say, this is so uniquely different. I don't know. I got to think about it. I got to kind of try to figure this out. You can't figure it out. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling you the truth. I told you I was going to say some things. So here's what I ask you to do. Take a 95-cent risk. Bet on yourself. That's less than a bottle of water down at the convenience store. That's less than a Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. Take a 95-cent risk on yourself and enroll with the person who invited you here tonight. And if they can't help you, I will. I will help you walk through this website over the next 30 days to make sure that's how you test it out. Because now you test drive it. I'll take you through and show you how the W-4 works. I'll show you how the taxes work, how you are going to invest and how you're going to make money. I'll take you through. I will give you 2 hours of my time. Maybe 1 hour here, 1 hour there, maybe 2 hours at a time, depending on our schedules. But I will make 2 hours between now and January to walk through any of our guests, this website with any of our guests. If you take a 95-cent risk, it's 95 cents. That's all it is. We waive the other $39. Now, it's only unlimited time on the 95 cents. So if you decide, I need to pray about this another week, it's going to be gone. They'll be like, well, y'all, you told me 95. That's, again, limited time offer. But here's the thing. Someone invited you here tonight. They want you to enroll in this business because they believe it can help you. I believe it can help you. But you got the right to enroll and prove us wrong. And if for any reason you don't like this business, you can cancel and you never have to pay another month. But if you do decide you like it, then it's $39 a month that you will pay every month. But here's the good thing about even the $39.95. It's tax deductible. So we say the government actually pays the bill, which is to say now this $39.95 every month. You're going to be able to write that off on your taxes. So in theory, you got a free business because it's tax deductible. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to get wealthy on a free business, what do you want to get wealthy on? See, then when you enroll someone, we pay you on that enrollment up to $25 for every enrollment that you do. Now, once we go back to the $39, that number goes up to as much as $48 for every enrollment that you do. And then on a monthly basis, for every person that pays us the $39, we will pay you $8.50 of that money. You can have 100 people, you'll get $8.50 of that money. That's $850. Plus other sales from other products, you're going to average $1,000 to $1,200 per month. If you choose to add our travel, you add our travel for $11 a month. So now 11 plus 95 is $11.95 to get enrolled tonight. And then 11 plus $39.95 is $50.95 to do ongoing. If you choose to do that, you're going to have the travel program, you're going to have all the other stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, again, you get to get 2 hours of my time. Mr. Carter will put my information in the chat. My name is Alvin Kerr. My phone number is 770-696-6380. I'm the co-founder of the company. I'm the chairman of the company. And I'm giving you my word that we got a great company and we love to have you be a part of it. And I love to walk you through this personally and have you show me that it is either right or wrong. I believe it's right. But we walk through it together and you can show me what's wrong and what's not. I heard someone said, you know, we were trying to scam them. Let me ask you a question. How could I scam you telling you to change your W-4? You get the money and you can do whatever you want to do with it. How am I scamming you today? How am I scamming you with 95 cents? Can't possibly be, ladies and gentlemen. You get the money, you change you and your family's life. See, this is not like other opportunities. I know I've been involved in business a long time. There's other opportunities. I did insurance for a while. But when I came out and talked to you about insurance, I was trying to sell you an insurance product. So I tried to tell you my product was better than the other guys. Or you needed more insurance or whatever. If I'm working down there at a mortgage company, I'm not telling you how finances work. I'm telling you how a mortgage works. Nothing wrong with that, then you need to know. But if you learn these things through us, you learn it through a third-party process. Now we're going to teach you stocks, bonds, mutual funds. We'll teach you about mortgages. We'll teach you about real estate. We'll teach you some stuff about crypto if you want to know. We don't sell any of those things. What we want to do is we want to help you build an income-producing asset that'll replace your working income. So with a team of 100 members, you're going to make about $1,000 to $1,500. If that team over 3 to 5 years grow to 1,000 people, now we got people that's going to put 1,000 people in this promotion. Now, but if this grows to 1,000 people, that's $15,000 to $20,000 a month. That replaces your working income. That is retirement income Now, because you have an income producing asset, this asset passes on to your family in the likelihood that you have a transition off this earth. It never comes back. So if you make it $15,000 a month and this Lord call you home, this asset transfers to your family. This is an asset that you own. It's a distributorship in my econ, the personal financial success company. We're vested here to help you build wealth for you and your family. God has blessed us, and we're here to be a blessing to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for listening to me. Now, if you have any questions, let's go with our guests first. But if any of our guests have a question, simply unmute or raise your hand, whatever you can do, and I'll be happy to answer any question you have. But I need you to unmute and talk to me because I want to know what you think as a guest on this call tonight. See, I've talked now for the last 30 minutes, roughly. But I'd like for you to let's have a few minutes to talk before you get off the call with me tonight. So any question that you have, doesn't matter what it is, I'll answer it for you. Unmute, or you can raise your hand on the system and I'll see it and I'll be happy to answer your question. If you came on as a guest after I got started, I also would like for you to introduce yourself. If you came on once we got started talking and you were muted already, if you came on, please introduce yourself and I will be happy to talk to you. June, they can unmute themselves, right?
Yes, sir. They can unmute themselves.
All right, good deal. Anyone got a question for Alvin Kerr? Unmute and let's talk.
I have a question.
Yes, let's do it.
I actually have a lot of questions, but I'm gonna just stick to one.
You can go ahead and do it. Let's see what you got then, okay?
My first question is, I already signed up for the My Econ, and I already had someone sign up. But what I want to know is how do I go about taking my children and making them employees in my econ business? I have 5 of them.
Okay, that's pretty simple, but that's a pretty simple answer. But on this call, it's a little bit difficult to go into. But if you like to get with me, I will tell you where you can get started at, and then I'll tell you how I can help you. Okay, first thing
I want to know everything.
Okay, I want you to know everything, okay? I'm telling you, just that on the call, we have limited time. But here's the first thing I want you to do, since you already signed up. You see this website, you see where I'm at here, said minimize taxes?
No.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
You see minimize taxes right here. It says minimize taxes.
Oh, my credit system, yes.
No.
Minimize taxes. I see it now. Nope, I see it now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I want you to watch this video.
Okay.
I want you to watch this video. Then I want you to take my name and get it out, just to get my number out of there. And then you and I will arrange a time that I walk through these things with you. We'll need about an hour to go through it, but I will go through it with you. So you take my name in chat, text me, tell me you were on tonight and you were the person that had questions about this. And I'll walk through this minimizing taxes with you, but I will need about an hour of your time. That's why I can't do it all right now on the call to go through the detail. But I'll be happy to do it, okay?
Thank you.
What else you got?
Thank you. I guess I just got to watch some more videos. The only one I've watched thus far was the My Credit System, and that was enough right there to just send me on a flow. Like, that was enough to finish sparking my fire.
Okay, let me say this to you. Okay? What I would suggest that you do is watch the minimizing taxes, and I would just suggest you watch this W4 one right here. I would suggest you watch these 2 videos. By the time
I don't work. I don't work for a traditional job. No, sir. I started. I just LLC a tax business, so I can do taxes and hopefully learn tax reduction and credit repair. I don't work a traditional job.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm trying to get wealthy and be able to work around my children's schedules and live a comfortable life and just do what God want me to do.
That's exactly what I do. And here's what I would say. I still want you to watch it. Because in order to do this, you're going to eventually be talking to 10, 20, 30, hundreds of people, one day, thousands of people. Okay. 90% of everybody in America has a W-4. You happen to be one of the people that does not have one, and that's okay. But you're going to need to know this so you see how it all fits. Are you a person that does puzzles? Have you ever done like these 1,000-piece puzzles?
I love them.
Okay, you got to understand how it all fits. That's why I want you to watch that, okay? Because that's a central piece to how it all fits. Then we're going to tie it all the way back to credit repair, which is what you came for. When you talk to me, we're going to tie it back to credit repair, okay?
Okay.
No problem.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Let's see how easy that was. Anyone else got a question for me? The young lady just kind of opened the doors. Let's talk. You got a question for me? Unmute and let's talk.
Hey, Alvin, this is Anderson Bray. I have a question.
Let's do it, Mr. Bray.
I have a guest on here. Can you speak a little bit about the new tax referral service that's coming up?
Well, yes and no. I mean, that because we haven't really worked out all the details about it. I can just only tell you that we are working that out, but we have it ready by the first of the year when tax season comes out. But I don't have all of the details to kind of go into that right now. But you will be getting more about that service coming up at the end of the year. And I will say this to you and for him is that it will be listed in this product section here. And so we'll be looking around, and if they want to learn how to become one of our preparers, we're going to be looking for preparers that want to work through this system with us. You can submit to be one of the preparers, and again, all of those details are being worked out right now. So can't get real detail into it, but I would love to maybe meet with him or her, whoever it is, and just kind of be able to put them on the radar if they're looking to be one of our preparers for the upcoming year, so we can start talking about, as we work through details about how all of this is going to work. I would love to have their name and contact so they can reach out to me, and I'll be more than happy to follow up with that and kind of get them information as we get a little bit further down this road on all the implementations, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Anyone else? Doesn't matter. You have a question. Unmute and let's talk. Okay. Some people got off. They're gonna miss this. It's they don't know how to stay on to the benediction is given. They get off. They say, I already got what I want. They don't know how to stay on to the benediction is given. Hey, but here's the thing. It's always important, I think, to hear questions, because many times the question that someone else asks, other people need that as well, and they don't ask it because they may be a little shame or maybe whatever. Vincent, I see your hand is raised. Let's do it, sir. I see someone named Vincent. Your hand is raised. You can go ahead and ask your question.
And Mr. Curry, while we're waiting on Vincent, there is a question in the chat. It says, can you qualify for tax deductions if you're on SSI or disability?
If taxes is being taken out of your check, then you can get tax deductions for anything that's being taken out of your check. Now, if you're on SSI disability and you join my econ, now let's say you're going to make some income. So let's say whatever that income is, I'm just going to use a number because I have to use a number. Let's say you made $25,000 in a year. Well, if you made $25,000 in a year, you owe taxes on that money. Now what you have to do is get tax deductions so you don't pay any taxes on it. But there are different people, different types of disability. Some is taxable, some is non-taxable. If it's non-taxable, then you're not going to save anything by having a home-based business on that because they're not taking anything out. But if they're taking taxes out of your check in retirement, they have something called a W-4P. It actually works exactly the same as a regular W-4, but it's called a W-4P for retirees. You can complete that, and then that will help you, of course, see where you and what you should have taken out. And then if you add a home-based business, it'll show you how it affects that as well. Okay? Go ahead. Anything else, June? Vincent, are you there? You have to unmute, sir.
I had a little difficulty there. I just have a question. Is there any way that you guys are going to extend this any?
I'll talk about that in a few minutes, sir, Vincent. Stay with me. Don't hang up.
I'm having some difficulties here with the Wi-Fi.
Okay, can you hear me though?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Okay, but the answer's gonna be yes. I'll talk to you about it in a little bit though, okay? Stay with me.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Anyone else? Okay, while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and I'll make this announcement, okay? Again, I'm one of the co-founders of the company. I'm the chairman of the company. Not that I want to boast or brag about that, but my business partner is a gentleman named Mr. Ivan Stokes, and Mr. Larry Gates is our CEO of the company. And of course, if you look at the website, my wife is Scarlett Carey with us. She is the CFO, and June is our VP of marketing. So we have decided, listening to all of what's going on over this last few days. We started this on Thanksgiving Day, and we've had such a huge participation, and we have a high demand. Vincent is not the only person asking us to extend. We are going to extend. However, we do have to bring this to an end. Now, the extension is scheduled and going to end on Friday night, 12 midnight. If I'm not mistaken, Junior, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that is 12 o'clock, December the 1st. We will end this promotion on this Black Friday. So we are going to extend it. And then, of course, I believe that we are going to continue with the 3 a-night calls, 4, 7, and 10 o'clock calls as we have now. So you want to take people that you invited here tonight, people that may have joined in the last 24 hours or whatever the case is, who did not have an opportunity to really get many friends and family on. You want to check them and tell them, make a quick list, and then jump on these calls, because it is very important that they introduce their friends and family while we're at the 95-cent mark. The prices will be going back up to $9.95 on Saturday morning, 9:01 a.m. They will be going back up. All right. I hope that answers the question, Vincent. Anyone else got a question? Any other questions? All right. Well, Mr. Kaya, do you see anything else in chat before we get off here?
No, sir, I don't see anything in the chat. And just so that everybody knows, the next presentation will be tonight at 10 p.m. with CEO Infinity, Mr. John Pettiford Ale. So he will be on. You can get your guest on. And again, Mr. Curry is correct. We are extending the promotion until this Friday. The promotion will end at midnight. So those of you that are brand new that joined and wanted to have an opportunity to also promote the 95 cents, if you joined recently, we've extended it so that you can actually offer the same deal that you receive.
All right, if our hearts and minds are clear, we're going to turn it back over to the VP of Marketing, Mr. June Collier. You can take us home.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you at 10 p.m. at the same place, www.myeconbpm.com. Mr. John Pettiford will be on. And again, we have extended the offer until midnight this Friday. Until then, God bless.